KXSF LP, San
And
Francisco.
hello again, it's me, but this time live. It's Mitch's Brew / KXSF Live. I'm host Mitch Rocket. We're here in the studio today with the Secretary, who have some singles out, and they're going to start off with some music for you. Thank you for listening to KXSF Live.
I lost my mind in San Francisco, where the gutters are filled with sand and Crisco. Tell my mama that I might need to come home. My mind is far too weary to roam. Thought I saw a light at the end of the street, but it's just a welcome center for the rest of my days. Sitting in the waiting room, I'm filling out the paperwork. I thought I told you, son, your mind's gone berserk. I lost my mind in San Francisco. go. Suddenly I hear you near, turn the corner and you're not here. Whisper to myself, death need not to fear. Oh, my mind is lost in San Francisco. I've been searching high and I've been searching far below. Glass towers multiplying, crass egos amplifying. Why must love always end this way? Why? Thank you. Should we play another one or?
Do you want to play another one? It's up to you.
Sure.
This is your show now.
Well, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, we're the secretary. To everybody tuning in, thank you so much. Thank you, Mitch, KXSF. We just dropped the single, the song we just did, we dropped it as a single, as our first single. We dropped it a few months ago. And now we're about to do our next one, which is coming out August 29th. This one's called For a While. Yesterday was my lowest low. I'll be in that valley for a while. Yesterday was my lowest low, and I'll be in that valley for a while. Yesterday was my lowest low, and I'll be in that valley for a while. Yesterday was my lowest low, and I'll be in that valley for a while. Yesterday was my lowest low, and I'll be in that valley for a while. Yesterday was my lowest low, and I'll be in that valley for a while. Oh, yeah. Woo! Leave my love at the door. I won't let it shackle me anymore. Let me just one more time, and I'll be in that valley for a while. Yay.
Thank you so much. Welcome to the show, the secretary.
Thanks for having us, Mitch.
Yeah, of course. Let me get your mic up to an acceptable level there. All right. So as you heard, that's their new single coming out. When was it again?
August 29th, next
August
Friday.
29th, next Friday. Or depending when you're listening to this, it might have already come out. So go check them out. It's the secretary. So let's see. Where should we start? Let's start with the name. Where did that come from? The secretary. I know your band has had various names over the years. So
That was a very long process.
Yeah.
It took us to figure out that name. We had Oscar came up with so many names every practice, and we just had to do so many processes of elimination to get to one that we all really liked.
I realized I skipped a question. First, you should introduce yourself. So that was Connor on the drums, saying stuff there. But you should go around the room just so everybody knows who's saying what.
Yeah, I'm Oscar Garcia, guitar, vocals.
I'm Summer. I play bass.
I'm Victor Ramon. I play guitar.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so you were saying the secretary. Lots of ideas.
Yeah, lots of ideas. Specifically, the secretary came from an episode of Seinfeld. So it's an episode where George is trying to hire a secretary for himself when he's working with the New York Yankees, but he's trying to avoid women that are too beautiful, so he's not tempted. So it's a hilarious episode, and I thought that stood out as just it looked nice to see that. The episode's called The Secretary, and it was just that looks nice. So that was one of 100 names that were floating around for a while. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think for those who haven't heard of you guys before, they might have also seen you, maybe even not knowing, as either Pilar or there was another band previously called Escape Agency.
Mhm.
So just you're looking at me like, don't say that, but
No, not at all. I mean, yeah, it's weird. I've been doing at least some iteration of music that I've written. And Escape Agency was something that was around for a while. We released an album back in 2023, and then I don't know. Once Connor joined the band, because he was the first one to join after my buddy Ian could no longer do it. It just felt like it was time for something.
yeah,
Just kind of hit
it
the
was a new
reset button.
thing. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. And I just felt like the stuff that I was doing in the Escape Agency was just not fitting anymore, and I think a name change was warranted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A new artistic era had opened.
Yeah.
So. Cool.
That's right.
Let's see. So, speaking of artistic eras, so what would you say are your biggest musical influences or inspirations for this era of the secretary?
Oh man.
And that's a question for everybody too. It can be
Yeah.
different answers around the.
Yeah, I feel like
room.
we all listen
Yeah.
to pretty different stuff from one another.
Yeah, definitely.
I know
think,
you really like the Doors.
Yeah, the Doors are awesome. Bob Dylan's my guiding light. It's not, obviously we don't sound anything like him.
Yeah.
But I think just his way of thinking about songs and especially his lyricism inspires me the most, I think. Yeah. What about y'all? What inspires y'all?
Well, as far as playing guitar in this band goes, I've been really looking to my friend Matt Gracias. He plays in a band called Fist Fight with Traffic, and I just
good band.
been taking a lot of cues from him in terms of how to fit in with Oscar. Robert Fripp too.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big one for me.
Oh,
Just
Robert
weird
Fripp.
noises.
Yeah, he's good. He's really good. Yeah. Yeah. Also Sonic Youth for sure.
Oh yeah.
Sonic Youth.
Shared
Love
love
Sonic
here.
Youth. Gotta give it up to them. Shouts out Kim Gordon. She's amazing.
They're the best to ever do.
Yeah, seriously. I read her memoir recently, and she says she never liked her voice, and it's like, I don't understand how you can think like that, Her voice is incredible.
It sounds different inside your own head, right? So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Even right now, it's speaking, I think I sound so different, but, once I hear this back, I'm going to be like, ugh.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sonic manipulation.
Sonic manipulation, that's right.
All right. Well, do y'all want to play another one?
Yeah. What are we doing again?
We said train song if you want to do that right now. Or do you want to go to something else? You want to hit
Let's do one that I know more.
we're about Days of Darkness right now. We'll
let's
come
do
back
it.
to Train later.
All right, we're gonna perform a song that this is the single we dropped I think a month ago. It's called Days of Darkness. It's out on Spotify, everywhere you can find music. You sit and wander aimlessly in the valleys of your mind, spending all your time trying to understand where it all went wrong. But the answer's hard to find. Trouble on your mind. You are not alone. I have felt the same when I lost this silly game of my head. It's so hard to see where the darkness goes, and it becomes a part of me. Heaven let me I left the flowers on the grave of the one I used to be. May he rest in peace. Then he cracked the earth with his bony hands as he made a lunch for me. In this earthy sea, he's dragging me below. I could taste his breath as he whispered this to me, I will go to town, breathe it all away, and smother every star that Days of darkness. The stars, they shining bright tonight. The city is asleep on its walls tonight. I can see the stars, they shining bright tonight. The city is asleep on its walls tonight. I can see the stars, they shining bright tonight. The city is asleep on its walls tonight. And I can see the stars, they shining bright tonight. The city is asleep on its walls tonight. On its walls tonight. On its walls tonight. On its walls You sit and wander aimlessly in the valleys of your mind, spending all your time trying to understand where it all went wrong. But the answer's hard to find. Trouble on your mind. You are not alone. I have felt the same when I've lost this silly game of my head in shame. It's so hard to see where the darkness grows, and it becomes a part of me. I couldn't stop laughing because off the air we did a somebody was doing a pop punk version of that with pop punk vocals, and I just I couldn't stop laughing during that performance.
Can we get just like a little bit of that, just a little bit?
Gotta hit it with the palm music.
Tonight.
Should we just jump into another one?
Yeah.
All right.
You're rolling.
Let's do End of Time.
Anytime?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Before I leave this train song to last, and more of the lyrics come back
Yeah.
to my mind.
We gotta, was it Take This Ride too, if we want to do that?
Oh yeah,
If we
yeah, yeah.
don't up to it.
Let's do this one and then take this one.
Thanks, dude.
Standing in line at the end of time, looking for friends, but they're hard to find. You weren't there, you were saved by a hand. I'll be facing the firing line, but I'm gonna be fine. Every soul has lost control, and the earth is just an empty hole. God is on a road. Every mind will soon be worth a dime, and to breathe is a heavy toll worth its weight in gold. I know a saint who's been in pain. Every day they pray to escape this acid rain. Doesn't he see it's in the prophecy? There's nothing left to gain. Let's board this train. Every
Yeah, if you're ready.
1 second. Let me finish.
Well, we can also do a little talking. I can do a quick note to everyone listening. You're listening to The Secretary on KXSF Live. Thank you for tuning in. Secretary, San Francisco-based band. I believe they have a show tonight, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's
we
that?
did. At the Makeout Room.
The Makeout Room. Oh, yeah. That's where I played last night. Good spot.
Very last minute this show was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, 22nd between Mission and Valencia. I also want to mention that programming on KXSF and KXSF Live particularly is brought to you in part by Paceline Law. That's the Bay Area's lawyer for bike people. If you've been injured in a bike or pedestrian accident and you need legal help, Paceline Law is on your side. And for more information, you can visit pacelinelaw.com. Thank you to Paceline Law for supporting San Francisco Community Radio. And I'll also just tell you, next week we have Radio Zoa on the program. That's August 31st, Radio Zoa. Our sound engineer Scott's band. He's playing, I think it's drums, right? Oh, guitar. Oh, I don't know anything. Sorry. Actually, sorry. No, it's the Ocean Beach Bomber on guitar. Anyway. Yeah. You guys ready?
Yeah. Can we play another one?
Of course. What was the name of that one? What's that one called? What's that song called? What song is that? The one you just played. What's it called?
Oh, it's called Manufacturer.
Manufacturer.
Mm-hmm.
Now we know.
Little slant tribute right there. We love slant. Future's wide, gonna find our destiny. What's inside of your mind? Future's wide, the future's wide, gonna find our destiny. What's inside of your mind? Can I get it for free? Oh, take this ride, get inside with me. I'm no longer scared to go alone. No longer afraid of the unknown. But I love to have you by my side. When the clock hit on every line, let's go down the line. Take this ride, get inside of me. Future's wide, the future's wide, gonna find our destiny. What's inside of your mind? Oh, take this ride, get inside with me. Thank you.
Good stuff. You just tuned in. You're listening to The Secretary here on KXSF Live. All right. Well, we briefly mentioned this, but do you have any exciting shows coming up in the Bay?
Besides tonight, Makeout Room. Get there if you can. Nothing right now. We're trying to get something going. Trying to get some more shows in the East Bay, actually, because I feel like, we're just kind of tapping out our resources out here. you
For
know?
sure.
Tapping out our audience, I guess you should say.
Been there.
So, we're trying to get something going on in October or September. There might be a show on September 14th, but TV.
TV.
Yeah.
TBD DIY.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, how about, are there any memorable shows you've played in the past that might entice people to?
One that I really enjoyed was Victor's first show with us. Where was that at again? What was that place called?
Little Hill Lounge?
Yeah, the Little Hill Lounge. I
El Cerrito?
feel like once you joined the band, things really felt really good.
Shout out Little Oil and Perhapsy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out. I wish I'd been at that show.
Yeah.
that was a fun one.
That was a good one. That was a really good one. The shows that I remember the most are the ones where just stuff went wrong. Like, there's, our friend Alan, he's got the Spacement, and I remember he asked us to play last year. This was before we changed our name to the Secretary. So
Right.
we were, known as Be Loud, and anything that could have gone wrong on my guitar just happened.
Oh, no.
Like, I think like halfway through one of the songs, it just stopped making sound. Like it just cut. It was like someone just took a gun and shot my guitar in the face. And we were like just trying to troubleshoot it, and I don't even know. Like it took like maybe 10 minutes before we finally someone was nice enough to, Derek Barber, I think was his name.
Oh, shout out. Yeah.
He
Also in
he was
Little
playing
Oil
that
sometimes.
night, and he just let me use his guitar, and come to find out it was like a power
Excellent.
supply or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's never what you expect. I remember,
Yeah.
I think my first gig that I ever played at the Milk Bar, unfortunately. you know how it goes. It was like the second gig, actually, I guess, after the pandemic. I was going crazy. I thought I didn't have batteries in my pedal, or it was out or something. I realized I just been plugged the cords into the wrong sides, and so that was why it wasn't making any sound. But I ran to a store. I was like, I need to get more batteries. And I ran to the store and got more batteries, plugged them in. Still didn't work.
This is why for the longest time I was anti-pedal,
Yeah.
because it's just the more you put in your signal chain, the more chances of it going wrong.
Absolutely.
Something going awry. And so
happen.
yeah, that's why I just try to keep it minimal now.
Yeah. Let's see. Speaking of other bands, what other bands do you guys play in? What are some of your favorite other bands from the Bay Area? I want to hear like how you guys are like connected into the scene here.
For sure, yeah. Do you want to start, Victor? Because
I'm also a lead singer and guitar in a band called Blue Indeed. We just put an EP out a couple months ago called Cro-Magnon Boogie. You can stream it everywhere you want.
Which we played
I
on the
already shouted
program
out.
actually here.
what's
So
up?
long-time listeners will know that because they've heard it on the program here.
Well, thank you guys. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had my earplugs in. I can't hear anything.
You're good. Yeah.
Me?
you go.
You go.
Yeah, I play in these bands, Super Normal Girl and I'm Going to Eat Everyone I See.
Great name.
Also sometimes called Rabbit Shaped Brain. Yeah, check us out. Like July 31st, we're playing at the Ivy Room with Lauren Orange.
August
Yeah.
31st?
Yes, of this month.
Yeah. Cool.
I play in a band called Celadon. We've been playing
Oh yeah,
since
of course. Celadon.
yeah, we've been playing since 2019. We put out a single a few months ago called Matthew One, and we also have a 3-song EP. And then I'm lucky enough to gig around with a few people, Marika Christine and Sadie Allen being 2 of them. Yeah. Oh, PVJR, of course.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oscar and I are in a band together called PVJR.
yeah.
Paul Verhoeven Jaws Revival. We're playing a show at the Knockout next Wednesday.
Remake. It's a Paul Verhoeven.
Oh, why did I
Jaws
say
remake.
Revival?
I kind of like Revival though.
Yeah.
That's good.
Revival kind of.
Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Yeah.
I feel like with any like initials band, it's fun to like have other things that it could be.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's always fun swapping out
yeah.
words. Yeah. I was gonna say
Pajama
yeah,
something.
Yeah. yeah. I mean, PVJR. That's everyone's name. You know what I mean? They can just put whatever they want in there.
Yeah.
Honestly. Yeah. I also play. Obviously, you just mentioned PVJR. Sadie Allen. I do bass for her. Whenever I can borrow a bass from someone. And
Bromf too.
yeah, I play with
Daniel
Bromf. Yeah, Daniel
Oh, yeah.
Bromfield, local
Shout
legend. I wish I could say Mitch Rocket. I'm so sorry.
No, it's all good, man.
You
You were
know-
in 6 bands at the time, and
Yeah,
there's clearly
yeah.
like way too many to fit into your day. So
It was a lot, yeah. But those are the bands that I'm currently playing in, and you know, the cool thing about those bands is that we're all friends and we all hang out outside of just whenever we have the free time.
Untrue. Not true at all.
Connor, not a friend.
Yeah,
No friends.
yeah. That's
Oh.
how we're connected.
Yeah, cool. We have about 18 minutes left. I don't know how many songs you have. Is that
18?
18 minutes. Yeah. Is that enough? Will the songs fit?
We got one more.
Oh, you have one more. Okay, we
Well,
can
I
keep
mean,
talking a little bit then. But
Yeah, I mean we.
yeah.
What's that?
What do we got left to play?
Train.
Train.
Yeah. I feel like there's more songs that we all know.
Well, we have more songs.
Oh yeah, Killer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wanna do
Yeah,
that?
we could do Train and Killer.
All right. Cool. Nice.
one first?
Sweet.
It's a Train. This one's called Train Song. I think I mentioned to y'all that my phone died today. It's not working.
Yeah.
That's where all the lyrics are. So I think I might do this one instrumental. I might pop in here and there and sing a lyric
Yeah.
or two, but
Hey, we won't know the difference. So we don't know how the lyrics are supposed to be. So if you mess
Yeah.
up, no one's gonna know.
yeah, that's true. I don't know. I feel weird. It feels
For sure.
awkward.
You could freestyle the whole thing.
You gotta do what speaks to you.
I'll do all star lyrics.
Nice.
All right. to remember those lyrics. Next time.
Yeah, I gotta say there was already a lot going on musically without the lyrics. So I understand why it's hard to remember it all.
The lyrics are, at least like I've been in so many drafts of the lyrics to the song, but the last one that I landed on, like none of the lines reoccur except for the chorus, you know.
Oh wow.
So it's just like, and it's just so many lyrics. I don't know. I don't know why I do this to myself. Just write like super complicated, like hard to remember stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes your own lyrics are the hardest to remember. Cover something like, oh, I've heard that song 5 times. And it was exactly the same each time.
Yeah.
Whereas if you wrote it, you're like, I had 7 drafts and they're all different.
Yeah, like on this song, it's like, oh yeah, I'm remembering this from like the second draft and all
It's
that.
a really great sounding like break in like pattern from like your lyrical style though, you know.
Right on, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just gotta remember. I'll remember them next time.
Yeah.
Maybe tonight. At the Makeout Room, come through.
Hey, there it is. There's the plug.
We'll play it again.
Yeah, we'll play it again. Yeah, we're gonna play there. Yeah, maybe if you come, you can hear some of the lyrics.
50% more lyrics.
Yeah, 20% more lyrics and hot air. Yeah, we can play another one. You want to do Killer?
Yeah.
Killer. All right.
So this is a Phoebe Bridgers cover, right?
Huh? Yeah,
Kidding,
Phoebe
kidding.
Bridgers. Yeah. Shout out Phoebe Bridgers. Shout out. That's the one in Boy
Genius? Yeah.
Boy Genius. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Boy.
Boy. The famous supergroup.
Like your outfit, don't like your style. I'd like to forget you, at least for a while. I'm the killer, you're the killer, I'm the killer, you're the killer. You don't wanna mess with me. Don't like your outfit, don't like your style. I'd like to forget you, at least for a while. I'm the killer, you're the killer, I'm the killer, you're the killer. You're the killer, I'm the killer, you're the killer, you're the killer, you're the killer. You don't wanna promise me a thing. I won't wear your promise ring. Instead of always blaming me, I think you need a shrink. Like your outfit, we don't like your style. I'd like to forget you, at least for a while. I'm the killer, you're the killer, I'm the killer, you're the killer, I'm the killer, you're 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 the killer.
That's a fun one.
Killer by The Secretary. You're listening to KXSF Live. We got The Secretary live on here with us. So, okay, how did that song get written? How did that come together?
That last one?
Yeah.
That one was sung to Oscar in a dream, and so he asked me to sing it for all of you.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like on a BART train, and I had just gotten into a fight with someone, and I was sitting there licking my wounds, and this woman comes up with her boyfriend, and she just sits down, and we just start singing that song, and I'm like, oh yeah, I love that song. That's a great song. We were just like singing it like we had known it for like years, you know. Like I was
Yeah.
like, that's a classic, you know. And then I woke up, and I was like, huh. I was still in my head, and I was like, oh snap, I don't think that's a real song. And I like looked it up, and I was like, nah, it's not a real song. Oh, well, now it is. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
Like, so
right.
many songs come to me in a dream. It's weird. Like,
Yeah, some of the best songs in that way.
yeah. Like, I write some of my stuff from like my dreams and stuff. It's weird.
Oh, that's great.
It's surreal. Yeah.
It's good to be in touch with that. Do you remember your dreams typically, or is that like only when it's a good song do you remember the dream?
I do remember my dreams sometimes, but they're very convoluted and really complicated to remember. Like, you know, I'm like bending reality in there. You know, it's weird.
Yeah, as you should be.
Yeah. Shoes coming out of random manholes and stuff. You know, it's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird stuff.
Some of the best songs come from that. I mean, famously, supposedly, "It Can't Get No Satisfaction." That riff was something that was in a dream.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently he woke up and was like, "Oh, the horns are playing this sound." And he kind of just tried to like write it, like imitate it on guitar.
Shh, lucky
Cool.
man.
So-
Lucky man. Otis Redding did a really good version of that song.
Yeah.
That's a great song.
I also had a friend have Dolly Parton visit him in a dream and say, "Here's this song," and she sings this song about being a country girl in the South. And it was not a Dolly Parton song that existed.
Who was that?
This was Baylor. You know Baylor.
Yeah, Baylor. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I heard he sang it once. I was like, "This is beautiful," and someone else other than you probably needs to sing this song, but it doesn't quite scan coming from a very tall man.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish every night was filled with new music. You know, in my head.
Yeah.
That'd be super sick. The last song that came to me in a dream is one that I had still haven't finished, and I was riding with Connor in the car. And we're like, let's put on this Captain Beefheart song, and it was like a 20-minute long Captain Beefheart song.
Yeah.
That's not a Captain Beefheart song. It sounded more like a Black Midi, actually.
Oh, okay.
But it was Don Van Vliet, whatever.
Yeah.
He was singing the lyrics.
Oh, there you go.
So it was, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black
Weird.
Midi featuring Don.
Featuring Captain
Imagine.
Beefheart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Epic.
That'd be super sick.
If only.
Yeah.
Well, so we have like a couple more minutes here. So that's the songwriting process of that song. How does it typically work with you guys? Like, do you Oscar write the songs and bring them to the band, or does you jam together and find some stuff, or does it work both ways, or?
Like the songs that we played today, I've brought them, but you know, we all just kind of like, you know, I only write the lyrics in the you know, the guitar part, and
Right.
then, you know, everyone else comes up with their own thing.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I would
Classic.
very much like to get more
Yeah.
into jamming though. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be super.
Oh,
sick.
because for those who tuned in earlier, we used to play in my band, and there were some songs that actually pretty much are your songs in some ways. Like we came out of jams.
Oh
There
yeah.
was that like 6/4 song. We never quite figured out how to make it into like a lyric thing, but
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know if you
I
remember
remember
that
that
one,
one.
but
Yeah. Yeah.
but still, sometimes we'll play in my head like, oh, that was a good song.
Yeah, it was like a something like that.
Yeah, it had that kind of like 9 kind of feel to it.
Yeah. That was a cool one. Yeah.
One day.
Yeah, one day for sure. Yeah, I really like jamming, and I hope, you know, we get to write more songs that way, because I just feel like with jamming we're all really good at it, and
Yeah, I mean, it
y'all
really
have so many-
shows.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, you know, y'all have like really good ideas, so you know what I'm saying. Type stuff.
Yeah. Once that type stuff, you can't say it the usual way on the radio. Well done. One final question: who do you hope is listening to this program right now? I always like to ask people that.
My friends,
Yeah.
my friends.
Shout
I
out.
love my friends. Shout out friends. Shout out communities and friends. You know.
If
We love your
you're if
friends.
you're on the road driving, you're catching all our singles. You're singing along.
Yeah.
you know, shout out.
Yeah.
Pumping your fist, you know.
Or you're getting like really enraged by us on the road.
Shout out the hate listeners. We love our haters.
Yeah. Shout out to the haters. That's a good one.
Yeah, I hope our haters are listening.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say, yeah, just my friends. I want my friends to listen, but I'm sure my friends are tired of hearing us all the time. So.
No, they aren't. Well, thank you so much for being on the program, the Secretary.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's been KXSF Live.
Shouts out. Thank you so much, Mitch.
Yeah, of
This is
course.
fun.
KXSF LP San Francisco.
Oh, son of a gun. You thought I was going to say, son of a bitch, didn't you? That's all, folks.
Programming on KXSF is brought to you in part by Paceline Law, the Bay Area's lawyer for bike people. If you've been injured in a bike or pedestrian accident and need legal help, Paceline Law is on your side. For more information, you can visit pacelinelaw.com. KXSF would like to thank Paceline Law for supporting San Francisco Community Radio.